What's up, guys? This is Legacy Brick Studios, bringing you a brand new Lego MOC Mondays. This is the second MOC Mondays, and I have a brand new MOC for you guys. And this is the Clone Wars heavy turret from the clones. I forget exactly what it's called, but I have built it accurate to minifigure scale, I do believe, because as you can see, this is a huge thing. And when Lego made it in Lego, it was a battle pack. It was a ARC Trooper versus Commando Droids battle pack, and this thing was tiny. And I did a review of it, and I groaned about it in that I wished it was much bigger, and so I have made it bigger. But before we get on to the MOC, I want to first get on to the news, because MOC Mondays aren't just about MOCs. It's also about news. What's going on in the LEGO Star Wars world, or even just the Star Wars world. Okay, well, Star Wars wise, the Clone Wars, last Saturday, I don't know if you guys watched it, but it was awesome. I don't want to ruin anything for you guys. All I want to say is, if you go on StarWars.com and you see a video under the watch section, and it's called Lawless, and it's a episode from the Clone Wars, you need to watch it. If you're a fan of Darth Maul, if you're a fan of Darth Sidious, if you're a fan of Obi-Wan, that's your episode. I'm just pointing that out. But they did a very good job on that episode, and I just wanted to point that out to you guys. Okay, so Lego Star Wars wise, we've gotten prices on the new summer 2013 sets, and these prices, it reminds me of the good old days of Lego. They've lowered them from what I can see, and these are these are in euros, okay? Because if you click on the thing from Wikipedia, if you click on it, it will take you to the set about it and stuff, and it will have the price in euros. But what I don't get is that on the if you're just looking at the list, it'll have the set as the same price but in American. I don't really understand what they're doing there, but yeah. So without further ado, let's get on to the sets and their prices are. Some things have changed about the sets. We've actually gotten 2 pictures. I will talk about those in a second for the sets. But the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid, which comes with a Clone Trooper, a Battle Droid, and Jango Fett, is $19.99. Wow. First of all, that is a steal. For $19.99, $20 basically, you can get Jango Fett. Like I said, I don't know if this is American money or euros or what this is, because it has both and they're the exact same. I don't get that, but it's only on some of them. That's a steal with that. For Jango Fett, you can get him for $20, and you can get the old version, which will still probably be going for the same amount, if not more. Which is going for like $70 on eBay, and somebody's probably buying it, which is kind of sad. But that's the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. Now the next one is the Homing Spider Droid. It is $29.99, and it comes with a Clone Trooper, a Super Battle Droid, and Adigalia. Now this is again a low price depending on how big the set is, of course. They could cheap out on us with these sets. They could easily do it, but they could also make them superior and make them awesome. But for $30, basically, you can get an Adigalia, some clones and stuff. That's awesome. That's what Legos should be. You should get 4 figures of a nice set for $30. That's good. Okay, next one, Dual One Geonosis. This set is $39.99, which makes me lean towards it's going to be a nice looking set. It comes with Count Dooku, Yoda, FA4, which is Count Dooku's pilot droid, and it comes with Paul the Lesser. And like I said before, it shows it in euros, $39.99. But it also shows in American money, which I really don't get. Are euros and American money the exact same? I don't know with Legos. But this looks like a great set. Oh, I'm reading the description. It says, the set will contain several objects that Count Dooku attacked the Jedi with on Geonosis. It also includes a redesigned Count Dooku minifigure, along with Yoda, a newly molded headpiece, Poggle the Lesser, and a pilot droid. I'm just reading this right now. Wow. We're gonna get a new Yoda and Count Dooku, definitely, which is awesome. New molded headpiece. That makes me lean toward it's gonna be a really awesome Yoda, because the molds that we've been getting for Lego are just awesome. And the redesigned Count Dooku minifigure is probably gonna be great. Poggle the Lesser is gonna be great. But it says it will contain several objects that Count Dooku attacked the Jedi with on Geonosis. I'm not sure what that means. You can make your own interpretation of what that is. I don't know. But since they're giving us Count Dooku's pilot droid, you'd think they're gonna give us like his ship. I'm not sure I understand that. They might give us his ship. Probably be a cheap model, of course. But maybe they'll give us some other stuff. Because for wait, how much is it? $40. For $40, I don't really see a great looking ship, but I see a ship, and I see, like, I don't know what else. It's gonna come with other stuff, it says. Like I said, this is all pure speculation. Unless you're where Wikipedia really gets its sources. But usually they're right. So, nothing is completely true, but you can probably lean on it easily. Okay, so the JEK-14 Stealth Starfighter. This is from the Yoda Chronicles, by the way. Not in actual Star Wars. It comes with JEK-14, this new bad guy apparently, a Separatist bounty hunter, Special Forces clone trooper, and an R4GO. Well, the Special Forces clone trooper, it actually looks like he has a Stormtrooper helmet printed way differently, and he has a shield, which it's like a blue piece. It's like circular, clear. But that's what I see. Usually the figures don't look the exact same, but that's what they have made it down to be. And how much is that set? Well, that set is, where is it here? $59.99, $60. And we do get a picture of it, and I will explain the picture in a bit. But for $59.99, for $60, it doesn't look that great of a ship. So again, like, the prices look great now, but maybe they're gonna wimp out on us again. Hopefully they don't. Like, they've done that before in the past, and I was like, come on, Lego. And then, like, this time around, they've gone with, like, the best sets I've ever seen before. And it's awesome that they're doing that. But I want a continuation of it. Okay, the ATTE. $79.99, $80. So, it comes with Mace Windu, Coleman Trebor. I talked about him in my last video. On MOC Mondays, actually. And Clone Trooper Commander. And Battle Droid and Battle Droid Commander. Whoops. And we have gotten a picture for this also. And I will explain the picture in a bit. Now, the next set is, let me find it. I'm on Wikipedia right now looking it up, by the way. This is all straight from Wikipedia. I'm just bringing the news to you guys. Okay, Jabba's Sail Barge. It's $99.99, $100. That's not surprising to me. And it comes with Jabba the Hutt, Reese, R2-D2, Leia Organa, Max Rebo, and a Weequay pirate. But yeah, $100. That sounds about right. Sounds about what it should be, I think. For Jabba's Sail Barge, I mean, it's a pretty decent set size for $100. We got Jabba's Palace for $120, and that was a dinky thing. So from the pictures I've seen of Jabba's sail barge, it looks like it should be $100. So maybe they're like, I don't know, saying they're sorry for putting the price way up on Jabba's palace. The Republic gunship, $109.99. And this is exactly how much the other one was, the one we just got, I think. And comes with Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Padme Amidala, 2 super battle droids, a clone trooper officer, and a clone pilot. It sounds about right. It sounds that should be $110. I can see people really stocking up on that set too. I really can. From the pictures we've seen of it, it looks like the same design as the last one we've got, but you know, everybody liked that design. Everybody loved that set. Okay, the last set we get the prices for is the Mandalorian Speeder, which is $25.99. I mean, $24.99, $25. The 2 that we don't get are the HH-87 Starhopper and the Jedi Defense Class Cruiser. But the Mandalorian Speeder, okay, this is my favorite set so far, depending on what it even is and what it looks like. But here we have this, and it comes with Darth Maul, which I'm so excited for, and Mandalorian Super Commando. 2 of them. Okay, a Mandalorian Super Commando. That is the Mandalorian. He was in the Lawless, the episode I mentioned before. It's a Mandalorian that's painted with red instead of blue and has awesome markings, kind of like Darth Maul's, and he has horns coming out of his helmet. Okay, that's a Mandalorian Super Commando. Okay, what they're saying is we get 2 of them. Only one is seen in the Lawless. So that leads me to believe that maybe we're going to get probably one of those and maybe a different one. But, like, without the horns. Maybe different design. But I'm kind of hoping that, and not that we get 2 with the horns. Because 2 with the horns, it just doesn't go together. There was only one. I believe there should be only one in the set. But, I mean, it would still be awesome if we got 2. I'm sure everybody would be thrilled to get 2. And this is probably going to be the biggest set I can see coming out. And the description says that Maul will be coming with robotic legs. Maul, depends what robotic legs you mean. He has 2 different kinds. One was in the Lawless and two other episodes the Mandalorians gave him. And he has another pair that Mother Talzin gave him. And which ones do I prefer? I prefer the ones from the Lawless and the 2 other episodes. Why? Well, I just do. I like the look to him on that more than the other one. It looks more like a Darth Maul should look. He had these big, clanky raptor legs, it looked like. It just doesn't flow together, I didn't think. But, you know, at the time, I was in love with those legs. Now I'm really like, he should come with the new legs. So, that's just my thing. Now, we see these 2 pictures of the new ATTE and of the JEK's Stealth Starfighter. And what I got out of those 2 pictures, well, first for the ATTE, we get the set, and it looks exactly like the old ATTE. If the pictures really like the same, which they're never really exactly the same, especially for the figures, the set looks exactly like the old one, except there's a couple color modifications, maybe another sticker or 2 I can see, but you know, it's the exact same. But you know, for people who didn't get the set before, for the last one, that's gonna be probably their set, because they didn't want that. They were like, oh, I missed out on it, I like that set. Well, this is your chance to get it again, pretty much, but with different minifigures. And the minifigures, they look okay. Mace Windu, Coleman Trevor, the guy with the green lightsaber, he gets shot by Jango Fett. That looks like a cool minifigure. We get a clone, which he is a yellow clone in the picture. And we get 2 battle droids. One is a commander battle droid with the markings on the head with yellow. And the 2 battle droids, they look like Geonosian battle droids, which look like they're not tan. They're more of like a reddish tan, which I do believe we've got those before in that color, but it looks pretty cool. The other set, the JK Stealth Starfighter set, we see the set. It's black. It comes with these minifigures. His droid looks pretty cool. You can't say too much about the figures because the figures never look the exact same from the pictures as they are in the set. They look totally different usually. So I can't really give you too much speculation on the figures. The bounty hunter dude, he looks pretty cool from what I can tell is the bounty hunter dude. The clone special forces clone trooper, he looks pretty cool. But I don't think it's going to be the same one that they give us in the set. I'm just saying. But the Stealth Starfighter here, let me see it. Pulling up the picture. That's why I'm lagging here. It has like red markings all over it. It's black. It has really cool engines though, and the wings fold. It looks like a pretty cool ship, and it might even look like it has some room in the middle. I can't really tell right now, but yeah, this looks like a pretty cool set in my opinion. If you're, it's not a part of Star Wars though. It's a part of the Yoda Chronicles. So the only way that set's going to get sold is because of the good figures probably, because not everybody watches the Yoda Chronicles. I dabble in it if I have time. I might look it up on the internet, but you know, it's just one of those things. Okay, so that's all the talk about the new sets and stuff, whatnot. Now on to the MOC, because it is MOC Mondays. Okay, a little bit about this MOC. I told you what it was in the beginning. It took me about probably half of a day to build it. I didn't build it this week. I built it like a while ago. So it was a little. The reason it took me so long to build it, the pieces used in it are very odd pieces. You might notice. That is because I don't have a huge collection of pieces. I can just say, oh, I have that piece, I can put it in, blah, 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 blah. No, I have to make my own ways of doing things, and that makes it really hard. I also built this little, like, turntable type thing that I'm going to use because this set breaks on me so much. Not the set, the MOC. It breaks on me so much. It just, like, explodes. So don't be surprised if you see it explode. I might not be able to fix it also if that does. The reason I have that right there, a bunch of clear pieces, is because that thing, this top part, the cannon itself, will fall down. And it will. The reason it falls down is because there's nothing just holding it up. It's so heavy that it will just fall. I'm not really like the greatest at making things durable in Lego. You'll notice that with the other MOCs I build in the future. But nevertheless, here we go. Like I said, it is actual size, I do believe. And if we... Well, let's do a close-up. A little close-up. I was going to turn it. I want to show you the detail on it. Here we have the detail right there. I used gears right there. See, look at all the variety of pieces. Those are wheels. Somehow I got that thing to come out there. I think I used one of those pieces that go, like, out, and then they have the curved end, and then they have a circle in it. I used one of those pieces, yellow pieces up there, and it's kind of connected in weird to that. But this is totally accurate in my opinion. I tried to do the best I could. Here we have the cockpit place for the clone, and I have a clone gunner in there with his little antenna visor sticking out so he can see. And he does have a control panel. I'll show you that later. And this piece goes down. I wish that I could have made this like sticking off the ground more. It's barely off the ground. It's like that much off the ground, not even. But the leg's pretty accurate in my opinion. There's one of those pieces right there. You'll recognize. I even put some flick fire missiles right there to use as like actual missiles. You can't put it in the set. Well, not the set, the MOC. I don't know why I keep calling it set. You can't put it in the thing and fire it. I made one a while ago that you could do that with, but flick fire missiles. I have these like yellow things going down and out, so that's accurate also. I tried to make this as accurate as possible with actual size and just everything. So without further ado, let's put this back on here a little bit. I'm really scared for this. Okay, this should be interesting. If this falls apart, I'm gonna cry. Okay, that's the front of it. I'll zoom in. That's what it looks like from the front. By the way, this is based off of the Clone Wars movie. If you can't tell. It was in the beginning of it when they were on Christos'. This turntable. I wish I would have put. Whoops. I wish I would have put tiles underneath. Hey, you saw the Pirates of the Caribbean poster I have hung up. I wish I would have put tiles under it and it would have smoothly moved. Okay, that's not going anywhere. Oh boy. This is bad. This is bad. Bad news bears. Come on. There we go. There we go. Wait. Oh, so unsteady. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna move it like this. Probably the easiest thing to do. Because that turntable. Next time I'm gonna do a MOC, if I need that turntable, I'm gonna put tiles underneath it so that it will smoothly go across. Okay. Here's what it looks like from this side, and I think this is the best position that it looks good in. So let's do a small close up. But yeah, and let me just show you how the thing goes up and down, because I designed it so that this would do this, not just fall, but actually be able to move like so. Now let me put this back on without it falling off, hopefully. There we go. But that's able to do that because I put that little contraption thing right there in. Now originally I wanted to be able to turn that and make that go up and down and stuff, but it was too heavy, so I had to put this in, and oh, it was a mess. Okay, and one little last detail after I show you the back. It's on the back. Here's the back, what it looks like. Here's kind of a hole, it looks like, but it actually goes up. And lighting. This lighting, what I had to do to get the lighting on this. Okay, I have this little gun rack right here. You'll notice it's able with 2 guns. I have one in there from the clone. And yeah, I think it was a little cool add-on that I put in. But yeah. And here we have the clone and the like little cockpit section. This comes out like so, and you can see the controls, and it has a droid piece attached that allows it to move, and he is like freely in there with that seat piece and that. And here is the clone. And whoop, I dropped it. Okay, but yeah, that's my MOC of the cannon. I picked him up here. That's what it looks like if you don't know. That's my MOC of the cannon. I hope you enjoyed this MOC Mondays. Look forward to more. Remember, it's not just MOC Mondays. It's about news also. And I'm sorry for not posting a video last Friday. I was really busy. But like I said before, I'm going to try to do videos Mondays for MOC Mondays. And on Fridays, maybe a review. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.